today, finally getting some time to work on the JZX 110. Been quite busy with work and doing stuff around the house. Got it jacked up on jack stands, got myself a pair of new engine mounts, just brought some cheap ones for now because, let's be honest, it's all I could afford. It'll do the job until I can save up and buy something a bit better. But yeah, so as we saw before, I've got two very broken engine mounts. So I believe getting down here is going to be fun because the top nut is under the turbo. So I'm going to use some crow's foot spanners, maybe customise a spanner and trying to sort that out to get that last top nut off. And then I can drop both engine mounts out and replace them. So that's the plan for today or this afternoon. Alrighty, I had to cut down a little 17mm spanner and get it up in here, which you can hardly see. Focus in there, get some light. So yeah, cut it down, sort of put a screwdriver to the end of it and then knocked it with a hammer and it come loose finally. What a mission, what a terrible spot. So after lots of little turns on that spanner, I've gotten the passenger side out. That is one broken engine mount. Here's the new one that's going to go in. Yeah, so to get the nut off, here, this whole section, which would usually be attached to here, was rotating. So luckily I could jack the car up, separate that out. Then I could turn this part by hand and just hold the nut at the top and it rotated out. So this is the easy side. Wasn't that easy. So the driver's side's unbolted, so at least I can just jack the car up and pull that one out now too. I guess this is what happens when you buy eBay. The bloody studs are nowhere near as long as my factory ones. So I've got like 2 threads to get a nut on. I have no idea why they wouldn't give you a longer stud. And I brought the ones for my car. So it says JZX 110, 2000 model to 2002, mine's an 01, and these aren't long enough. Alrighty, I ended up, when it focuses, ended up welding some more thread on to see how we go with that. So yeah, just got to cut the bolt off the end, and I've got some new nuts, nylock nuts and stuff to try. It's worth a shot, being that the mounts that I would like from Japan will take a very long time to get here. So it's kind of in a bit of a rush. Want to get the car back on the road for now. Don't want to spend big dollars. The company I brought the original ones off of eBay from, I spoke to them. They gave me some Toyota genuine part numbers that I could use to get genuine ones, but their company don't make one with a long enough stud for my car. So yeah, they were quite shocked with that there's another variant out there of what they make. But yeah, we'll try these for now and hopefully it works and just gets me back on the road cruising around. I'd like to go to a car event tonight, so hopefully I can get it on the road and we get up there. So after about an hour and a half, can't really see them, but the engine mounts are in. They're tightened up. Because I did use a more coarse thread than the fine thread, I ended up going double lock nuts just to help hold it down. So hopefully they don't come undone, but they did up alright. You can do it without taking the turbo off. I would have liked to have got the oil filter off, but yeah, it didn't want to come off. I think I'll have to warm the car up to get that off. But they're in. I'm going to put the wheels on, put the car on the ground, do this cooler pipe, and hopefully it'll run and drive and I'll be back on the road. Alrighty, I'm over jacking this thing up and down. The worst bit is that the garage door won't close when it's jacked up because I've got limited room at the front for the jack. So yeah, every time I have to pack up overnight, I have to put the car back on the ground and roll it in. So I'm over that. Engine mounts are in, cooler pipes back on. Might try and start it. And yeah, it's definitely nice and firm. Like, yeah, it's all lined up. So hopefully those engine mounts hold for now. Alrighty. First start in 2 weeks nearly, I think. not too bad. It's a bit misfire. See how we go. Sounds alright now. See how we go. Should have oil pressure now. I checked that last time I did the oil change. Yeah, it's all there, no warning, so she's all good. Given the car wash now, I've done working on it. Gonna hopefully take it up to Sydney to go to a drift event tonight at Eastern Creek. So hopefully a good drive up and get some footage there. Alrighty, we're in the car, going to Sydney, going to a World Time Attack Challenge. I think I've been once before, like 10 years ago, and again back then I only went to the drifting at night. So that's what we're doing again tonight. It's Friday. I think it's the first 40 competitors, so they're all going to compete against each other to get into the top 20 for tomorrow night, I believe. Hopefully get to see a fair bit of it. I believe we're going to be running a bit late. So yeah, it should be good. Get some footage of some cars going sideways. Here we go. No, it's the same people, they just swap positions. I thought it was actually take out the top of the door frame. I tell you what, the photography from this event is going to be amazing, guys. As we take a look at the reflagging, Warwick Hill in the lead with Angus Kidd chasing him. And Angus Kidd, I thought, was on the money here. He was doing really well. And he got right up behind there, and I think he must have transitioned too early. And there's the big
hit that same bump.
You'll notice the rear hatch came up in 2 boxes. Done that car no favours at all. Oh, it's the big car versus the little car. Get that line on.
I love when you come back to the car park and there's just awesome cars chilling. 100 Chaser. Got a couple of S15 boys. Actually, there's a tucked away Super in the middle. These things are tidy. Gotta love that number plate. And then come back to my baby. It's the first car I own that I actually like looking at in the car park.